There we go.
Good
Next.
morning,
Good morning.
Happy
I'm having
Valentine's
technical
Day.
difficulties.
I'm having whatever technical day on Valentine's Day.
Technical
This
day.
is a coffee and a podcast.
I'm like,
How
where
could you forget?
Where
am I?
That's okay.
That's
I'm in
Cherylannchapman.
the same, and Irisforcier. I'm in
Yes,
the
yes.
same sphere this morning.
Oh wow, yeah.
Oh,
We don't know why we were just fussing with things in the background, which was kind of
took
funny.
away the plant that was
Yeah,
up
I
the
was like, the
nose
plant was
and-
up his nose. We've never
He's
been
been
so
there
fussy.
every single
I know.
episode.
I never noticed. Well, because I'm not usually. Well, I guess
We're not usually having.
yeah.
I mean, this
Well,
is
we
new to
did
us
have
doing this
Christmas
thing.
for a while and
True.
winters.
Oh, so she's
I-
not
yeah.
used to the. Yeah, that's
Right.
true. That is very
Yeah.
true. Very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Look at her, pretty in pink.
Yeah, yeah, and she's got a heart on.
Heart.
Oh
Oh my God.
Heart. Positive love.
Heart.
We're funny today.
See?
Yeah, she needs
Heart.
more coffee. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
my
but wait,
land.
let's toast to our
And we
coffee.
have the same.
Look, she got us.
These are
Mm.
heavy. They're so big because mine's like almost full to the brim.
Oh, my coffee is so good this morning.
Mm.
It's just lovely. And you know, I don't know what I was gonna say. No, these cups I need to
all of
learn
these
how.
little colors are in
Did
your,
they? Yeah.
in your mug.
Yeah, I tried to, you know, come. Well, this is interesting. This is my, what do you call it? Meddler. And a clerk thought that I was a nurse because of the little symbol. And I'm like, no, that's my meddler. I usually don't have it showing, but it's a heart. So I thought it went with the theme today. You know, maybe I'm spontaneous.
Oh my God, no.
It's Valentine's Day. I can be spontaneous.
We can. Did
Yeah.
you check out her glasses? I know I did this last time.
They're pink.
But they're
match. Okay,
pink.
and they're awful dirty. People are gonna
I'm not
see
gonna-
it. I
no.
gotta clean those.
Oh my
Hold on.
goodness.
Let me clean it with my sweater.
They're pink.
So yeah,
they
and
look
my
pink.
sweater's pink. Yeah, I wore red for what was it we had last
The
week?
Heart Association.
Heart Association week.
Yeah.
So, and we're still going on. You know, it's good to keep going on about our hearts.
Well, it's all this month.
Yeah, is it the whole month?
The whole month of
Okay, well that's a
February.
good thing.
So next week, I think I'm going to be wearing little hearts too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess
I want to share the
Yeah,
love.
we're gonna keep going with this
you
theme.
know,
Yeah.
milk out the whole
Yeah.
wardrobe
Yeah.
for the month of February
Yeah.
because
Sounds
it's all
good.
about love, all about your heart. So why not?
Wow, okay.
I'm quirky.
She's quirky.
Yeah,
She's a
I
good
know.
human, though. Good soul. I'm so
try.
glad to call her my friend.
Oh my
And-
gosh!
oh,
Yes,
yeah.
Speaking of that,
Oh,
look
yeah.
at this.
The cute little plant.
Look at this.
Oh, what was it called?
beautiful-
Pink.
I don't know.
Pink.
Does
It
say?
was called Pink Blossoms,
I
or
don't have my glasses on. Can
uh,
you see?
let me put my glasses.
I hope it
on.
doesn't have water in it because it's
Yeah,
gonna
pour out on
pee
you.
everywhere.
Pink puffs.
Pink puff. Look at
It's
and
a
it
pink
matches.
puff.
It matches
It's
more.
a pink puff plant.
I don't know if you guys see it. It's how
It's
cute
pink.
that little
Pink
flower
puffs.
is.
Well,
And-
Cherylannchapman spoiled me last week, so I had to bring her
I was
some
not
goodies,
expecting this
'cause-
at all. I was like, what? The first thing I said to her, that probably would start the what? Those aren't for me, are they? A woman not wanting flowers. I'm like, no, I only got your little boxing.
And then I
Yummy.
said, "Are you allergic to it?"
Yeah, she's like, wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Okay.
Cherylannchapman is so generous. I couldn't
It's
come
a
in.
cute little, it's a
hand it.
sparkly bag.
Oh,
you guys see. And it
yeah, I
has-
love everything
and then
glitter.
it's funny
for sure.
because
glitter,
the
glitter.
flower like matches the flower on the bag. I
Uh-huh.
don't know if she caught that, but yes, it matches.
Oh wow, it does.
yeah. Don't you love it when it happens?
Yeah.
And look
Oh,
at
yeah.
love is in the air.
Yeah, love is
Um,
in the air. I thought those were fun.
Look at that. That
Yeah,
looks
little
like fun.
marshmallows.
These from Traders?
No.
No.
Charlene can't
Oh,
do
wow.
a lot of dark chocolate or
Mellow
chocolate.
chocolate,
So I brought
Well,
her
'cause I have a lot of migraines. and
things
it
that
triggers
were
it.
not chocolate.
Oh my
So-
gosh, I'm so excited.
So I tried to get her things that
Look at these.
she can eat.
That's the name of the company. And look at those.
Those are
cute. And
assorted
they're
those
gluten-free.
cookies. Well, I didn't mean for it to be gluten
No,
free.
that's
that
good.
was the shape they were in. You
No,
know.
that's good because see, it has a little heart,
And that's it. That's all. That bag is empty.
and it's just so pretty.
You can
It's
reuse
I don't know
it.
if you
I
guys
love
can see the
reusing.
little flower on there. See,
I love reusing my bags.
and then see the little flower. I'm gonna
And,
be obsessed.
You
See
know,
the little
how
flower.
long have I been married? Let me do
And
the
that
math
shows-
here. Hold on.
There we go.
This year.
I gotta get used to this camera on the computer
It's
because
gonna
I'm always
be-
messing up.
2026.
Should I eat one now and be like buzzing on sugar?
God, this year my husband and I were going to be married in July. 27 years,
Oh,
but
wow.
we've been together 2 years prior to that. So we've been together for 29 years. Can you believe it? And
Wow.
that's what I wanted to talk about. Like, our expectations sometimes are too high for like Valentine's Day. Sorry, I'm doing endless math calculations, etc.
I brought sweetbread.
Oh yeah, look at that color. Well, anyway, so tonight we're just having dinner at home because it's well, first off, we weren't prepared. But so I thought I bought some. In fact, I don't know what I bought for drinking. I bought him some red wine and
red
and I was it a rosé or was it a rosé sparkle? Either way, I'll have a little bit. I could turn it into a sparkle though, because I have one of those soda streams. So I can put some water, and make it a little like a spritzer.
Yeah, like a spritzer.
Rosé spritzer for me.
Oh, how cute. Yeah, rosé's nice.
Yeah, and so I take it you said you guys are staying home tonight too because your mate cooks so much food.
Yeah, so
you
I
lucky.
surprised him with
I have to cook.
Well,
does he want to come cook for me? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it was all random. It was funny. So I got I got him a heart-shaped. It's a heart-shaped thing of tacos.
Tacos. I love it.
And up at the Rancho up in Bellingham. So
happy man.
Yeah, so that's cerveza and sweetbreads. And so I got home late doing that because it was
sweetbread, but the baking sweetbread. Yeah. Because other countries, sweetbread is definitely.
Oh no, I know. I never knew that until she mentioned that. Yeah. So we'll just say there's another word.
Yeah, what's another word for sweetbread?
Well, Danish, I guess.
Danish. Espanol Danish.
Espanol Danish.
Yeah, which oh my God.
Pan.
And you know
sweet
what's
pan.
ironic
is
sweet
pan is
sweet
what
pan,
we'll say. Sweet pan.
Which is French
sweetbread
as well.
Sweetbread.
Yeah.
Dulce pan. Dulce pan.
Oh, dulce pan.
Which is dulce is sweet.
But it looks like brains.
Well, that one does. Yeah. That one does. That's a conch. Style, yeah.
Oh, look at her. She knows her
a little bit
Spanish.
But yeah, so then I told him it's on the way. And he told me
they're not as sweet, which is good.
Yeah, that's why they're nice.
Yeah.
He baked salmon.
He
baked chicken. He baked.
He did some serious food prep.
Yeah, he did steaks. He did lentils. He did this rice, which I don't know how the rice turned out.
All of that
rice, and then he made ground beef and potatoes, which I actually made him. That's what I was rushing around today.
Breakfast.
I just warmed that up and put 2 eggs over medium toast and gave that to him for breakfast.
I love that. That's so delicious.
He said we were going to be going out.
She's sad now. She doesn't get it now. But you know what? It's probably nice
because he never goes out. He's not
going out person.
He doesn't like to go out.
But you know what though? I think it's kind of nice. Maybe go out a different night. Just in general.
Yeah.
Because it won't be as crowded. Because it's a Saturday night. Yeah. Valentine's on a Saturday.
Well, we'd only go to the Blazing Onion anyway, so.
The Blazing Onion.
That
sounds so Southern.
Yeah.
Is it? No.
No.
Speaking of Southern, I'm watching, I love my British baking show. My favorite British baking show. I watch that a lot. And I found this other one on Roku called Great American Baker, and they're all doing cakes and mostly cakes and custards and whatnot. And the guy, one of the judges, is Southern, and I just freaking love him. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the barn and dance now," because he's so excited, about what this.
Yeah,
he's so cute too. He doesn't look it. He looks like a professional judge, but the way he talks, I love him. He's my favorite on that show for sure.
Oh, very cool.
And he's got that. I'm originally from the South, then LA, then here. So I've got like a mixed bag.
Where in the South?
South Carolina. I was born in. I lived in Virginia for many years. I was a stewardess. Well, they call them flight attendants now. Blah, blah. But anyway.
Blah, blah.
I've had such a life. I mean, that's why I'm writing a book.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I just don't know the title of it yet.
A store near you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of work and it's a lot of emotion. And anyway, that's a whole
Yeah.
other topic for another day. But today we're going to celebrate love, 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 love.
Love,
And we're going
love,
to find out the
love,
history of it.
love,
We've
love,
done
love.
Valentine's before, but I didn't realize that. But today we're going to do it again because it's Valentine's Day.
Beat it into your head.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the history of it. And I had a little research from my daughter Piper because I was like, oh my God, I didn't do my homework, and like the Wikipedia of it was like 36 pages to print, and I'm like, I can't do that, and I don't have time. I didn't have time to do my homework. This is only 5 pages, because it's history.
No,
Piper did it for me.
Oh, where'd
Yeah.
you? Oh, because I'm
She
like,
has a printer at
oh,
home.
she has.
Yeah,
printer.
I don't know how to use it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to use any of our technical devices, including
Oh,
my
yeah.
phone or my car. My husband got in my car last night. I didn't know it because he took my daughter out because she went dancing by
Nice.
herself. I'm so proud of her. And he took her and dropped her off, and it was late at night, like 10:30.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't even know he took my car because I was passed out, asleep. And I got in my car this morning, and I'm like, reset my side, my driver's side, my button.
Oh,
But then he changed all the little controls up front, like, what I look at visually. And that's a big deal to me,
Oh, no, you
as
should've
a
put it
driver.
back.
But he
Should've put
doesn't
it
know
back.
how either. It's such a smart car. So,
Yeah.
so I'm driving here, like trying to push a button. Not working. I'm looking at things I don't
Oh.
want to see. So anyway,
Right. Oh,
I'm
wow.
not a tech person at all. I'm just not. But thank you that you are. Because
That's right.
I couldn't, yeah. I have to rely on all the tech people around me.
No, I gotta rely on Alex. What episode
Yeah.
are we on?
Okay, we are on episode 64, and today we're doing the history of Valentine's Day. Shall I just
Well,
get
we
in
can
it?
just jump right into
Okay.
this day of love.
The
She laughs.
Valentine's Day is a holiday celebrated every February 14th. That's in the U.S. anyway.
Yeah,
It falls on a Saturday this year, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
And across the U.S. and other places around the world, friends and loved ones exchange flowers, candy, gifts, all in the name of Saint Valentine. Well, of course, we're going to find out where that comes from.
Who is that Saint Valentine?
Oh, yeah. I got to cite my sources because this is the legal thing to do. The sources for this were, oh my God, of course I can't say it. Hiramartar, Valentine, Bishop of Interama.
Wow. I can see why.
In Terni in Italy. That's one of the resources. Orthodox Church in America. The Real Story of Saint Valentine from Italy magazine. Why is St. Valentine Feast Day not on Church's calendar by Philip Kowalski Aletia? The Real St. Valentine was no patron of love by Lisa Beitel, The Conversation. And Antiquitas, yep, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Vulgaris of the Antiquities. Whoa, it started out, okay, Antiquitas, now it's Antiquities, unless they had a typo. I don't know. But it says Antiquitas, Vulgaris, or the Antiquities of the Common People by Henry Bourne, Newcastle / J. White. Those are our sources today at history.com. And this was, thank you, history.com. Okay, so it's, anyway, it's a mysterious saint. And where did these traditions come from? And so we're going to find out about some of them. The Valentine's Day, from the ancient Roman ritual of Lupercalia that welcomed spring to the card-giving customs of Victorian England. There's that. Okay, but the story of Valentine. The history of Valentine's Day and the story of patron saint of lovers is shrouded in mystery. I cannot talk today. We do know that February has long been celebrated as a month of romance, and Valentine's Day, as we know it today, contains vestiges of both Christian and ancient Roman tradition. But who is Saint Valentine's? In other words, another pagan holiday. Here we go. And how did he become associated with this ancient rite? The Catholic Church recognizes at least 3 different saints named Valentine or Valentinius, who were martyred in the 3rd century AD. One legend contends that Valentine was a priest in Rome. Wow. When Emperor Claudius II, Gothicus, decided that single men made better soldiers, I did read this someplace else, than
That's
those
true.
with wives and family, he outlawed marriage for young men. And Valentine, realizing the injustice of the decree, defied Claudius and continued to marry couples in secret.
Yep.
Oh, you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
When Valentine actions were discovered, the gentleman, Claudius ordered his execution. Not so good.
No.
Others insist St. Valentine of Interma, modern day Terni, Italy, a bishop, is true to the namesake of holiday. He too was beheaded during Claudius II's reign for refusing to renounce his faith and converting new followers. What a meanie little complex there of love.
I'm glad we don't do. I'm glad we don't.
Well, we're heading towards that way. Don't get too excited. We're going backwards real fast. Other stories suggest
that's another podcast, and probably not ours. We're all about happy stuff,
but we're not tone deaf.
No.
Other stories suggest Valentine might have been killed for attempting to help Christians escape harsh Roman prisons, and they were often beaten and tortured. So much for all the good stuff here. But this is about how we've progressed, hopefully. According to one legend, an imprisoned Valentines actually sent the first Valentine greeting himself after he fell in love with a young girl, possibly his jailer's daughter, who visited him during his confinement. Before his death, it is alleged that he wrote her a letter signed, "From your Valentine," and that's where that came from.
How it started.
An expression that is still used today. Yep. Be my Valentine. Although the trick behind the Valentine legends is murky, the stories all emphasize his appeal is sympathetic, heroic, and most importantly, romantic figure. And that's where we get that. By the Middle Ages, perhaps thanks to his reputation, Valentine had become one of the most popular saints in England and in France. Origins of Valentine's Day, a pagan festival in February. Here we go. This is what we knew it. Although some believe Valentine's Day is celebrated in the middle of February to commemorate the anniversary of Valentine's death or burial, which probably occurred around AD 270.
A little bit of time ago.
Long time ago. Another theory is that the Christian church might have decided to place St. Valentine's feast day in the middle of February in effort to Christianize the pagan celebration of Lupercalia. Or is it Lupercalia? I don't know. Modern scholars dispute.
You guys let us know.
Yeah, you can let us know. Modern scholars dispute this idea given the few similarities between Lupercalia and the modern holiday. But it's true that passion was top of the mind for ancient Romans in mid-February. Oh, there's some funny stories coming up. As it is for many people today. Celebrated back then it was February 15th. There was a fertility festival dedicated to Phanes, the Roman god of agriculture. This is so funny.
Oh, wow.
As well as to the Roman founders, Romulus and Remus. To begin the festivals, this is so weird. Lupracy, and order of Roman priests gathered. Romulus and Remus, and
that hadn't be this.
All these dudes, they gathered round.
Yeah.
At the sacred cave where the infants Romulus and Remus were believed to have been cared for by she-wolves or lupa. The priest then sacrificed a goat for fertility and a dog.
And a dog?
For purification. After they skinned the goat and made its hide into strips, dipped into those sacrificial blood, and took it to the streets, gently slapping women.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Both women in crop fields and the goat hide, far from being
and that
fearful.
Was giving them fertility.
Yep.
Yeah.
Roman women often welcomed the touch of the hides because they believed it would make them more fertile in the coming year. The stuff we believe. That's all I have to say. And I said it nicely. Historical evidence of Lupercalia, or Salia, whatever his name is spotty, and so is his name. However, we know that popular festival was observed for more than 1,000 years. This has been going on forever, people. It's become increasingly violent as time passed, drawing criticisms from the likes of Cyril and some Christian leaders because they're like, do we really need a sacrifice? I don't think so. Valentine's Day meaning a day of romance and love.
Sacrifice some food before we do whatever. But
yeah.
But yeah,
look, I make you chocolate cake.
Yeah.
And you like it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. This is my love to you. Whatever. Orange, they probably did because they grew so many oranges. They probably said, I sacrifice my orange and olive oil and whatever. What is that in the tree? Is that a squirrel going to town?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a squirrel. He kept fluffing his tail.
Oh, yeah. Probably marking his territory. That's the one that Leia loved to chase.
Anyway, so Lupercalia survived the initial rise of Christianity, but was outlawed and it was deemed unchristian. In the end of the 5th century, the Pope, oh boy, his name, Pope Gelasius decided February 14th was St. Valentine's Day. It was not until much later, however, that the day became definitely associated with love. So we kind of moved on from, all the things, thank God. During the Middle Ages, common belief across France and England held that February 14th was the beginning of birds' mating season, which added to the idea that Valentine's Day should be an occasion for romance.
That's funny. Yeah. Well, it's funny you say that because Oscar was like, what is that?
It's the birds mating.
What about? Because they were like having conversations, like, which I think is adorable.
Cute.
And I go, that's birds, because he was freaking me out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now they're chatting, and I believe right now
they're like trying. Now they're finally equating, like mating season.
That's interesting.
During the Middle Ages, did I already say that?
You can repeat it.
During the Middle Ages, a common belief from France and England held that February 14th was the beginning. Which added to the idea that Valentine's Day should be an occasion for romance. The English poet Geoffrey Chaucer was the first to record St. Valentine's Day as a day of romantic celebration in his 1380. That's the year.
Just a couple years ago, people.
The Parliament of Fowls. Writing for this was sent to St. Valentine's Day, where every fowl cometh there to choose his mate. It's funny. Valentine's greetings were popular far back as the Middle Ages through written valentines. Did not begin to appear until after 1400. The oldest known valentine still exists in today's a poem. Charles, Duke of Orleans, wrote to his wife in 1415 while he was imprisoned in the Tower of London, following his capture at the Battle of Agincourt, whatever. The greeting is now part of the manuscript collection of the British Library in London. Several years later, it is believed that King Henry V hired a writer named John Lydgate to compose a Valentine note to Catherine of Valois. Valois. Or is it Valos? Or it's Valois. I think that S is perhaps silent. Valois. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, you say it the way you want to.
That's right. They didn't give me a thing. By the mid-17th century, Valentine's Day had become a celebratory day in England folk tradition that marked the coming of spring. I love that. Yeah. I need some spring. A written history of holiday from the early 18th century describes rural Englanders drawing names from a vessel to find their valentines.
Aww.
The matchmaking lottery was considered a good omen for a paired couple's future marriage. And then it goes on to talk about Cupid. He's often portrayed on Valentine's card as the naked cherub, launching arrows of love at unsuspecting lovers. But the Roman god Cupid has his roots in Greek mythology as the Greek god of love. And then it goes on to talk about, which I marked out because it's so confusing and convoluted.
I was wondering why I see all these.
It's like they didn't know who his parents were. They're like, it could have been Aphrodite and Ares, or it could have been Nyx and Phoebus, or it could have been Iris and Zephyrus, or it could have been Aphrodite and Zeus. And who would have been both his father and the grandfather. So I was like,
Oh wow.
I was
You're
like, that is so convoluted and confusing. I don't know who little cherub guy's
but he's
mom
cute.
and dad was, but
He's
he's
cute.
super cute.
Yeah.
Oh wait, here he is, and everyone knows what they look like. The little cherubs.
Cherubs.
They're sweet little
Well,
angels.
the
They
cuties.
really are. They're just so cute.
Little cutie.
According to the Greek archaic poets, Eros was a handsome immortal who played with the emotions of gods and men, using golden arrows to incite love and leading ones to sow aversion, meaning he made them nice. It was not until the Hellenistic period that he began to be portrayed as mischievous, the chubby child ever present on Valentine's Day.
A mischievous little Cupid?
Yeah, he was notorious for being mischievous, bringing
Somebody
people
shoot
together.
you in the butt.
Yeah. You will love the person next to you. In addition to the United States, and Valentine's Day is celebrated in Canada, Mexico, the United Kingdom, France, Australia, Great Britain, and really all over the world in the 17th century, 18th century. It started blowing up everywhere. By the middle of the 18th century, it was common for friends and lovers of all social classes to exchange small tokens due to improvements in printed technology. Ready-made cards were an easy way. Remember those when we were in grade school?
Love
and those
doing
little
that,
candies.
And now they call it Galentine's.
Yeah,
Day
well, for
girlfriends.
like if you don't have a date or
yeah,
whatever.
Galentine's.
And that's kind of nice too, because then you're like including everyone.
Absolutely.
And you know, I love
Just
any
love
holiday.
For people. And
I love any holiday that gives us that
love.
You know, that
happy
expression.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So in the 1840s, Esther A. Howland began selling the first mass-produced Valentines in America. Howland is known as the mother of the Valentine, made elaborate creations with real lace, ribbons, and colorful pictures known as scrap. Today, according to Hallmark, more than 145 million Valentine's Day cards are sent each year, making Valentine's Day the second largest card sending holiday of the year behind Christmas. So
wow,
that says something right there.
How many trees does that equate to?
I don't know. Well, they recycle. You know, I'd like to believe that they use a lot of recycled materials. So I'm gonna err on the side of positivity.
She's like, you just
I am gonna err on the side of positivity. Exactly. With that. And that is Valentine's Day.
Nice.
And we're gonna celebrate with some sweetbread or whatever you call it, or what'd you call it? Conch. No, what was a conch? But what was
because it's a shape of looks like a conch shell, like the shell.
So, but
yeah,
and it's good and yummy. We're gonna drink our
dulce
coffee.
Pan.
So if you don't have anything else to add, we'll drink.
No,
our coffee.
Just everybody.
Yeah. Oh, cheers to you. Bust our cups. That she got us these beautiful cups.
They're just so happy. The color. I don't know if you guys
but you can reach us
the texture.
Coffee, and they are so cool. Coffee. I drink some broth out of mine too.
You make a great soup bowl.
They are a great soup bowl. I used it. Coffee and a podcast 3 at gmail.com.
There we go.
Thanks for listening to us, and make sure that whether it's this holiday or another day, be kind to people because you don't know what they're going through. And what do you
be good to others and be good to yourself, which is the most important.
Self-care.
And show yourself some love on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And it's
that's a good one. What am I gonna do?
Well, exactly. Yeah. And don't get hung up on the whole
money
thing.
Oh, right. I was gonna say if you don't have money, because I met a young girl, a clerk, little side note here. And she's like, and she was just cute as could be, a young girl. And it was the day before Valentine's yesterday. And I was checking out and she said, oh, I just spent $100 on my boyfriend. And I said, oh, that's quite a lot. I said, well, I've been married, so long. We don't really spend that much, but we do on other holidays like Christmas or birthdays. But and she's like, yeah, and I've only known him for a month. And I started laughing. I was smiling and I said, no, this is good. Because it brought me back to when that was me, when I'd only been with my boyfriend a month and I had spent more than 100, like hundreds of dollars on Christmas for him to show him my love, right? My care. And I just looked at her and I smiled and I said, well, young girl, do not lose your generous spirit. because she was so cool.
Yeah, that's cute.
It was about her spirit, and that's what it's about.
Yeah.
It's not about, like say us old married couples or whatever. It's not about how much you spend on someone.
No.
It's about your intention.
Yeah.
And you can, make anything. You can make a little piece of toast and cut it into a heart. And
exactly.
I mean, we're not about going out and spending lots of money, although you can, and that's lovely too if that's your love language or your partner's love language, whatever that is. But yeah, enjoy it. You don't have to have money. So
Well, mine got taco heart at the taco heart
Yeah,
last night,
right.
but because it's way up in Bellingham,
Yeah.
it's an hour away. Cerveza and sweetbreads, and oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
So
what a happy camper!
Yeah, mine's getting wine and
So,
chocolate.
there you go.
I said, hey, you don't need any chocolate this year. Yes, I do, and wine goes good with chocolate. I said, enough said. I'm on it.
That's cute.
That's what took me to the store for a little
That is too
tiny thing
cute.
of chocolates for him and some wine. Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, so
I don't
point
need
on
anything.
story.
Yeah,
It's
I
not,
don't need anything.
It's not what you give; it's how you give it.
Yes.
And
yeah.
if
And
it's
I
all
don't
love,
need anything
yeah.
for, in this day
Yeah.
and age when you've been married so long. I mean, of
Yeah.
course, there's things you always want, but I
Yeah.
need for nothing as long as we have our heart, our health, and
Yeah.
a
Amen.
place to live. And I think we're counted as very fortunate.
Amen.
Anyway, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
We'll see you in our micro mini. We're on episode 64, so we'll be heading right over there.
Alrighty.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.